मेरा नाम संदीप भाई है।
Sir, PM India, let's respect time. Let's start. Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
First of all, guys, if you don't have a specific reason to turn off your camera, then please turn on your camera. Let me see. Let's interact with each other. But if someone is sitting in office or somewhere where turning on camera is not possible, no worry. In case if you are sitting in office or somewhere where turning on camera is not possible, you can keep your camera on mute. But if it is possible, if you can turn on your camera, then must turn it on. Let me see. Let me see you guys. Just a minute. Yes. Askari, if I am pronouncing your name in the wrong,
No, sir. My name is Askari. Yeah.
Askari.
Yeah.
Askari, Gaurav, Gary, Swapnil, Deepak, James, Bakil, Sakat, Andre, Jeevan, Ayush, Arun is my team member, Ansul, Saurabh Giri, Sek, and Chabuda. Am I right? Is it your name, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If anyone have not joined with their original name, then please, it's a humble request. From tomorrow, you will join with your real name so that I can know you, right? To learn something, first of all, we have to know each other. We have to connect with each other, right? And even we are going to connect for 3 to 4 months, right? Maybe it can take 5 months. So make sure you will join with your original name from the next class.
Yes, sir.
But otherwise, I am expecting you all are joining with your real name. Then Rishabh has joined now. If you can turn on your camera, then please, it's a humble request to you. Please turn on your camera so that I can see you. First of all, before beginning the session, see the duration of this batch is going to be, guys, 3 to 5 months, right? It's a long time. It's very important for me to understand your requirement first, why you have invested your money and now you are investing something which is more important than money, that is your time, valuable time. So first of all, I have to understand within my capacity what's your requirement, why you have decided to invest, why you are learning it, what is your expectation. Definitely will focus on that today. After that, I will give you my introduction, who am I, if in case anyone don't know me, and then we'll directly jump to our session. But before that, if you have any question, if anything is going in your mind, then let's settle that question first. Because if we will not settle your question first, it will be very difficult for you to focus on content. And I want your full attention on the session, guys. I need your 2 hours with full attention every day. And then trust me, leave everything on me. After this training program, when you will compare yourself, for the improvement, for the measurement, what you can do, you can just record a simple video. Whatever topic you know, maybe you know the OSI model, just record one video of yourself while explaining the OSPF so that you can compare your knowledge, current knowledge. Even the definition of OSPF is going to be different according to your perspective. Today, if you are going to explain the OSPF, and after this training program, when you are going to explain the OSPF, there will be a huge difference there will be a remarkable improvement in your technical skill. I know this because this is not my first combo batch. I have already delivered more than 10 CCNA plus CCNP combo batch before, and those all batch are very successful. There is only one issue. There is only one issue which I am still facing and trying to address that. People are not completing the course. Only 70%, hardly 70% people are completing the course. Right now the strength of class is nice. More than 20 people are there. But I want same strength at end, at the last, in the last class of this program as well, guys. Is it easy? It's not easy. Why it's not easy? Because it's not about joining the class. If you are going to join the class every day, if you are going to sit for 2 hours every day, this is all about developing a new habit. Developing a new habit is not easy. You all have your own schedule. At this time, maybe yesterday you was working somewhere, or I don't know about your existing habit, but you are going to adjust your habit here. You are going to add a new habit in your life. So developing a new habit is not easy. If it is so easy, then doctors suggest to walk for 10 to 15 minutes a day. And if you are going to walk 20 to 15 minutes every day, it can solve so many health issues. But why people don't walk? Because it's not about walking. It's all about developing the new habit. Walking one day for 10 minutes is easy. Walking two days, easy. 30 days, not easy. 15 days, not easy. It's all about developing a habit. So if you have invested, be disciplined, strict on your decision, make sure you will join the classes every day, live classes. Apart from the live class, I need your one more investment, 1 hour more apart from the live class. I need your 1 hour for practice. Just from Monday to Friday, I am going to take your 5 days, guys, every week for next 3 to 4 months. That's it. You have already proven by investing the money that you are very serious, very dedicated, very passionate to learn networking. Now, I need your 1 hour to practice and 2 hours for live classes. If you are ready to invest the time, then trust me, I am here responsible to take your networking skill to the next level. At the end, you will have something significant in your hand. Not in your notebook, not in the book. It will be in your hand. If you are moving from A location to B location, your skill will also move with you. I am going to put everything in your hand. Doesn't matter where you are going to use it. If you are looking for a job, you can use that to crack interview. If you are looking for certificate, you can use that to pass exam. I don't know what's your requirement, but I know one thing. If someone is going to join 99% live classes and they are going to spend 1 hour every day to practice the lab, they will have something very significant in their hand. I am damn sure in this because I have already delivered this kind of training to 1,000 students. And guys, whoever have completed my training, they all are getting exponential benefit in their professional life. They all are growing. But I'm worried about those 30% people who live in the process. If you are going to live the class in the process, if you are going to shift the batch from live classes to the recording course, that hey Praful, okay, same thing is going on, I will start watching recording from tomorrow, no need to join live classes, you will get nothing, brother. You have wasted the money, then you are going to waste the time as well. The today's 2 hour, even if you are not going to join the live classes from tomorrow, that means you have wasted your 2 hours which you are going to invest today. So make sure if you are interested, you are going to join at least 99% live classes and you will practice for 1 hour every day. And you have 2 days to enjoy, Saturday and Sunday. If you cannot manage 1 hour in the weekdays because of your work, because many of you are working professional, then You have to perform all the labs. You have to complete all the practice in weekend. In Saturday and Sunday, maybe you need to sit for 3 to 4 hours. I need your 5 hours total, guys, for practice per week. 5 hours per week to practice and 10 hours per week for live classes. And trust me, I am expert in this industry. I have worked with various companies on various technologies from routing switching to firewall or SD-WAN. And I understand, I know if I can learn it, then anyone can learn it. It's not easy, everything is practical. It's so easy, very interesting. I am going to teach you the courses from the scratch, from the zero. There will be not a single minute where you will get bored if you are connected with me. But once you will disconnect it, the reason why I ask you to turn on your camera is what? Single reason. Want to connect. I want to connect you. This is the reason why I ask you to turn on your camera. Otherwise, I don't want to see your face. What I will do with your face? No. The connection is very important. Once you will disconnect it with me, you will stop joining live classes, because understand, this is virtual class, live class. People are joining from the globe. If you are not connected with the content with me, it will be very difficult to sit for 5 minutes. You cannot sit for more than 5 minutes. You can sit for 2 hours only if you are learning. If the things which I am explaining is interesting. So from the day 1 to the last class of this course, I want you to be connected with me. I am going to teach you everything step by step with a story. There will be, guys, a story, one story. That story you need to understand. For an example, in the story, today we have understood the fundamental part, the foundation part. Tomorrow we are going to proceed from the fundamental. We are going to move our story to the next step. And for an example, because of any reason, you missed the last class. You are not aware about the last class. That means you are not connected today in the class, right? And if you are not connected, if you don't know the fundamental foundation, how I can teach you after the foundation, it will be even very difficult for me to handle your query, because definitely you will ask different kinds of questions. It is not possible for me to then connect again. I cannot reconnect you with the topic. If you want to learn everything, you have to be connected from day 1 to the last day of training. And then at the last, you will have something I already told you significant in your hand. So if you have invested, make sure you will join the live classes. If sometime, because of emergency, if you are not able to join the live classes, what you can do? Before next class, you can go through the recording. This is not the program, this is the mentorship. This is not just a course, it's a mentorship program. If you are watching the recording, let's say you missed today class, and before next class you are watching the recording and you got dot, you are stuck somewhere, you can put the message in group. We have the close WhatsApp community, right? We all are member. Understand, guys, this close community is not like social media. Whoever are there in your WhatsApp group, they all have invested the money. They all are serious. They all are like-minded. This is not social media. If you are going to put any question, technical question, people will love to share their answer. This close community is different from the social media, and try to utilize the resources which I am providing you as much as possible. Try to utilize the close community. Whenever you have dot, ask your dot in the WhatsApp group. I am also there. Arun, my team member, is also there. You all are also there. You all are working professional. More than 99% people are working professional. Hardly 1 to 2 people are there who is completely fresher, who is starting from the scratch. But I am going to teach you from the scratch only. It doesn't matter you are expert in CCNA or not. My teaching is different. I will use my way to teach. And I have confidence that when I am teaching, people can understand it. People are understanding. I have already delivered the training to more than 1,000 students. They all are getting benefit. I already told you. We have a very strong database of our existing student. See, now you all are the family member of PM networking. It is not about the course purchased, that I have purchased the course and you are going to cover the syllabus. That's it, Praful. No, it's not about all about that. It's all about building a relationship. This close community is going to be for lifetime. I'm not going to delete this community after the course. We have also the similar community for the student of 2021, 22, 23. So many groups are there. I am a member of all the group. All existing students are still connected with me. Now, the first thing which I want to ask you is, if anyone have any question regarding training, regarding trainer, regarding me, regarding the syllabus, regarding duration, fee, anything, let's settle your question first. Because until unless I will not settle your question will be moving in your mind. You cannot focus over here. So let's focus your question first. After that, guys, some questions are coming in my mind also. So before starting this session, I will also settle my question. Otherwise, it will be difficult for me as well to focus on content. But what I want, when I am delivering something, when I am teaching something, I want to pay my 100% attention there on the board. And I want your 100% attention as well there on the board only, which is only possible if we both are connected. Is there anyone who is fresher, have just completed their graduation and planning to make their career in networking, want to enter, they don't know what is network, they don't know what is the Ethernet, what is the RJ45, and is there anyone who has the excellent level of knowledge in the modern networking? Anyone fresher? Anyone fresher? See, no one. All are working, all are like-minded. If someone needs job here, for an example, just example, if you are looking for a job, how many people are there in the group who are working in the industry? Just put your message that I need job at this particular location. Might be you will find someone who is working there and they can help you to get job in their company. Guys, I must tell you, I am connected with more than 100 corporate company across 10 plus countries on my social media, like on my LinkedIn profile. So many corporate companies are there. If I want to place you in the company, just I need to share your resume, that's it. Even if I'm going to tell to company that he has excellent level of knowledge, he will not take your interview. He will directly hire you. But is it the right way to start career in networking? No, this is not at all. This way, even if you are going to start your career in the networking, you can never grow your career. You will stuck. First, master the technology. Master the technology and then go for implementation. Learn and then implement and see how the life will start growing. But I know one more thing. If you have decided to invest money, time, energy, that means you guys are struggling somewhere. This, see, I already have all the plan in my mind. Here, everything is there for you. Step by step, mentorship, guidance, training, everything we have. We are going to deliver you day by day, step by step. But don't work or implement without learning. If I want to be a professional swimmer, so many people are saying, if you want to become swimmer proful, you have to swim. If I will directly jump in water, guys, if I will directly jump in water, somehow within my capacity, left, right hand moving, somehow I can cover some distance. I will start feeling like, am I right? At the other hand, there are some people who are first learning the swimming and then learn swimming like a fish from one end of the swimming pool to the another end of swimming pool like a fish without energy, without effort. It is similar like that. If you are going to first learn, master, and if then you are going to work, your work is going to be easy. You will start loving your job. At the same time, you will be growing. So this is a great thing in this batch is there is no fresher. All are like-minded. Now let's come to your query. Yes, who, if anyone has any question regarding the course, regarding the trainer, syllabus, anything, please ask. Let's settle your questions first. After that, I will come on my question.
Sir, I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
See, recently I joined this CCNA group. Okay, someone need the recording, so maybe your admin, maybe they are late to upload the video. So I just asked the question when we finish that this any class. After that, you upload the this video recording. Only this question, sir.
You are my CCNA student.
No, no, no. I'm not a CCNA student. Last month, by mistakenly, they added into the CCNA group. I talked with you. I spoke with you regarding that one.
By mistaken, someone
I
added you in the
someone,
CCNA
yeah, yeah.
group.
CCNA. I recently joined CCNA, but they said there is no class for the CCNA. You have to join CCNA and CCNP. By
Okay,
mistakenly, they added to the CCNA group. Okay.
okay, okay.
I joined that group, but some of the members they send WhatsApp to you to upload the video. There are too many times they are sending message. Please upload the video. Please upload the recording, but nobody take time to send the message.
No, which
Send
video?
means reply. Recording any class recording, sir. Recording any recording. For example, today we finished the
Class
today.
is already
For example,
recording on YouTube. After the class,
yes, sir.
just a neat video is already uploading over there on the YouTube.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't
okay,
need to
okay, sir. Okay,
share.
no
You will
problem.
automatically
Okay,
get access.
okay. From the YouTube, not any group.
Not on any group.
Okay,
It is
okay,
going to
sir.
be
Okay.
unlisted video on the YouTube. That
Okay.
means you can only access through the link.
Okay,
Unlisted
okay,
means
sir.
videos is not available for everyone, for the public.
Okay, okay, okay.
Right?
Okay,
So
sir.
you need
Okay.
to keep all the links somewhere day by day. Like this is the link for day one, this is the link for day two, day three, for the
Okay.
future.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Gaurav.
Yes, sir. I want to say that. Yes, sir. I want to say that I'm a student, and actually I have disconnected due to network issue. That's why from that time I didn't want to say.
Okay, okay. You
Actually,
are the
I'm a
fresher.
student. I'm learning, completing my. Yeah, I'm completing my. I'm just running my bachelor's yet uh,
Bachelor
from
in which stream?
overseas in IT,
IT, electronics
cyber
and
security.
cyber security. Okay, okay, great. Cyber security.
No. IT cyber security.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, just last year I came from India. I came England from India, and here I'm learning my IT cybersecurity.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from India. From India, originally I'm from Bihar, but I live in Punjab.
Okay, okay. And how you got to know about PM networking?
Just like, yeah, from the YouTube channel.
From the YouTube channel.
When I'm actually, I get to know when talking about the networking
I think there is a network issue from your side. See, the most
module.
important thing, guys, for learning something online is what? Internet.
Am I audible to you? Hello.
Somehow you are audible, sometime your voice is breaking. Please arrange a stable internet, because if you are running online, there is only one requirement, one device with internet connectivity. That's it. You should have excellent level of internet connectivity. Otherwise, we cannot talk.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, Gaurav. Still, sometimes your voice is
Yes,
breaking.
sir. Am I audible to you?
Yes, now you're audible. Tell me.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me now. Tell me now.
Yeah. Just wait a second. Yes,
Hello.
I'm just want to say I explored the networking module.
No, Gaurav voice. Your voice is breaking. Yes. What about others?
Yes, my question is there a platform to deploy and configure routers and switches?
You have to set up the lab, right? You have to prepare your laptop for the practice. 16 GB of RAM are required. You should have 16 GB of RAM in your laptop. Anything else? Anything else?
Sir, what software are we using to do the
You have
labs,
to use
please?
3 software. You have to use 3 software: Packet Tracer, GNS3, and EBNG. EBNG. PKT, Packet Tracer. What happened to my camera?
Okay. My small understanding from EVNG and then GNS3 are subscription software. So
all are free.
uh,
Whatever tools
free.
we are going to use are free, are already available on the internet. Nowadays,
Okay,
getting
thank you.
network engineering experience is very easy because all tools are already available. We can design the same company network and we can configure it. I can create the real-time issues in your lab, and then I can ask you to troubleshoot. I know which kind of issue comes in the network, right? So learning and practice. Networking is completely free. Tools are completely free, available on the internet for everyone. And we are going to use some softwares like Packet Tracer, GNS3, EVNG, Wireshark, and some more applications sometime. It can be SolarBeam, right? Some other software. Maybe you need to enable some, download sometime TFTP to test something. So these 4 are mandatory application software which you all need to install in your laptop. 4 softwares.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Very good evening. Sir, I have just one question is to complete this mentorship program, what is the system configuration of our personal laptop, like what a minimum RAM storage
8
or what
to
is a
16
processor?
GB of RAM is required. Any
Uh, how,
storage
ma-
will work.
how many, sir, RAM?
8 to 16 GB.
8 to 16 GB. Actually, sir, my laptop have only 8 GB RAM, and it is that has an option of not upgradable. So it is work or sufficient for me to practice the lab.
If you don't have the hardware for the lab, by using your mail ID, you can create your account on the GCP, on Google Cloud. You all know about the GCP? If you are creating account for the first time, you will get some free resources for 3 months. And there you can set up your lab. And in 3 months you can practice.
Okay.
Right? On the GCP. There are 2 benefits. You can also learn how to create the VPC over cloud. You will learn the basic cloud as well. At the same time, you will have lab as well.
Okay, sir, understood. And means the recommended RAM is 8 to 16 GB, right?
Yes.
And what is the storage, minimum storage for local system?
Any storage will work, brother. No, we don't need a storage.
Which processor, i3 and i5? Is there any?
50 to 100 MB is also sufficient for 6 to 7 routers. And you are not going to create any lab by using more than 6 to 7 routers.
Okay, so
For the advanced lab, brother,
yes.
Sandesh,
Yes, sir.
there is one lab trainer in the group. Okay, regarding lab, you can talk to him or you can talk to me separately regarding the lab. Okay, the laptop requirement. Otherwise, when I am going to tell you to install this software, I already told you step by step, there are some steps. Some rules are also there which you have to follow. So when I will ask you to download the packet tracer, at that time you can ask, Praful, I have this laptop, can I install the packet tracer or not? Just focus on required things right now. Right now, is there anything from my side? You can ask from my side, is there anything, Praful, which I need to prepare? No, not at all. For 1 week, nothing. Just you need to listen me. Just you need to understand one story. A story means a small network design configuration requirement of company. That is going to be our foundation. And we'll use that foundation to learn all the advanced technologies. So for 1 week, just you need to listen me, just you need to focus on the board. That's it. No lab is required. Sometime, guys, when you need to test everything, all the routing protocols, all the switching protocols, and your laptop also, Linux machine also, server also, at that time, we will provide you the lab access remotely. We'll give you the public IP address. You can access my server and there you can test. At the end of this training program, you have to configure a company network. I already have that company network. I'm going to show you. In my EVNG, that is already available. First, we are learning part by part, protocol by protocol, OSPF, BGP, separate, both are separate now. But at the end, in the same topology, you need to implement OSPF also and BGP also. Hello, sir, where you are going to upload the recording? I am going to upload the recording on YouTube and the video is going to be unlisted. After finishing off live class, you can access the recording within 5 minutes. And you will have lifetime access of recording. If you are facing any issue, you already have the WhatsApp group, right? My personal number is also there in the group. I have shared the link in the group, the today class link in the group through my personal number. You all had earlier the company WhatsApp number, am I right? Earlier you all had company number 8511826341. My team member is there. Sometime I am also available there for the call. But now you all have my personal number. You can reach to me on my personal number anytime if you have any technical question. But make sure you will not reach to me or not call me to ask for anything which is not required, right?
Yes, sir.
मुझे लगना चाहिए ना कि नहीं ये जो कॉल किए हैं ये सच में ये क्वेरी है जिसके लिए इनको कॉल करना चाहिए, मुझे ये होना चाहिए बस.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Nothing, sir.
Now one
Yeah,
go ahead, Shaq.
yeah, very good evening.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
this is Nizamuddin.
Nijamuddin.
अपना डेली क्लासेस का लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग किधर एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, ग्रुप में या यूट्यूब?
हाँ, ग्रुप में.
अच्छा, क्लास होने के बाद लिंक शेयर कर देंगे आप रिकॉर्डिंग का?
लिंक ऑलरेडी आपके पास रहेगा. आप वेबसाइट पे एक्सेस करना चाहते हैं, वेबसाइट पे आप सबका पोर्टल है. यू ऑल हैव योर पोर्टल ऑन माय वेबसाइट. वीडियो विल बी अवेलेबल देयर एज वेल, right? It can take half an hour. After half an hour, you can also
Okay.
access the recording on website.
Okay, fine.
Anything else?
Hello, Professor.
Yes, Swapnil.
My name is Swapnil. So I just wanna say something that I wanted to say in the start, but I will just say it now. I was thinking about asking like, how is the Josh? So I think your Josh looks like in very good shape, and we can continue with that one. I mean, I don't have any doubt that this course will be great and we will achieve success. But let's keep it professional. I mean, let's discuss like more practical things which are really happening there in the industry, and I mean that will be more helpful to all of us if we have like live issues or something just to discuss, so that everybody can learn with that. So just wanted to say that thing, and I mean I'm excited to get started. You know, I am working in the industry, so I just want to get started and see how I will be in next 5-6 months. Thank you.
Most welcome. Sir, teaching is my passion and I am the working professional. Right? So definitely training is going to be practical, fully practical. This is lab-oriented training program. Right? 100+ real-time scenarios are there. For an example, if I'm going to share my screen for a moment just to show you some lab which we are going to cover here, which I have already created many labs. I cannot show you all the lab right now, but I can show you few.
Hello, sir. In this training, we will create the lab itself, or you are providing lab
You will create your own lab.
from scratch, right?
Yes, from the scratch. See, for new batch, where it is, there should be one folder with, here it is, new
You will
batch.
the-
I have already added 6 to 7 labs here. If you are going to look at this lab, what do you think?
I mean, it somehow looks to me production network only, but yeah, not all of them, but yeah, medium scale, I would say.
This is a small organization network, right? There is one topic in CCNA, a small office, home office. This is the small office, home office network. Look at this lab. This lab is connecting two small sites together through internet with redundancy and high availability. Look at this lab. What do you think, brother? You are working professional. What do you think about this lab? What it is?
MPLS? BGP.
Service provider is connecting multiple sites, multiple customers.
MPLS L3.
Yeah, this looks like MPLS network.
This is the MPLS network.
Yes.
Overall, like like if I will talk about the production, so this design, this setup is connecting multiple customers in exactly same way like how we connect customer in the production. Even multiple route reflector are there. Route reflector 1, route reflector 2, RR1, RR2. Let me show you some more.
Sir, you will teach me how to create a lab from scratch, right,
Yes,
sir?
brother. Yes, of course.
Because sir, if I want to literally connectivity means one connectivity to be done to router and whatever layout, so you will guide.
Yeah, I will guide you. And if you are not understanding anything, then you can stop me in the class. At that time also you can ask that how powerful you have designed this lab.
Is there data center switches we can configure? MDS and
Designing
Nexus.
this lab is very easy, brother. Designing this lab in the event is very easy. The most important thing is their configuration and identifying the issues. If there is an issue in this kind of network, then how to identify the issue and how to troubleshoot that. That is the important. And that you need to learn, right? Designing the lab, you can learn it within 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes, you can learn designing lab in all the platforms in packet tracer, EVNG, and GNS3. Configuration is more important. Troubleshooting is the more important. The services which service providers are going to provide to customer are the important. Making connectivity between all the sites are important.
All right, sir.
My question for data center, is there a lab for data center, Nexus and MDS switches?
No, we don't have any lab for data center here. We have only the introduction of VXLAN, Lisp, and L2 VPN about the data center. This is all about data center in our course. The theory of VXLAN, L2 VPN means eVPN, and Lisp. Data center. About the service provider, we are going to learn the MPLS. Even service provider is not there in the CCNP syllabus, CCNA, CCNP syllabus. There is just a theory of MPLS and guys MPBGP. But this is so important to crack interview or survive in the industry nowadays. It's very important because nowadays we are using the modern networking. We are managing devices through software, through controllers. So that's why I have included these labs. This training program is more than CCNA plus CCNP. It's more than CCNA to CCIE. After this program, there will be only 10% left content will left in the CCIE syllabus, CCIE Enterprise. I'm talking about CCIE Enterprise. So you can say CCNA to CCIE, you are going to learn CCNA to CCIE, all about OSPF, all about BGP, all about EIGRP, all about the switching, and basic of SD-WAN, SD-WAN, control plane, data plane, FIV, RIB, MPLS forwarding. So I have added this extra topic in the syllabus. If you are going to look up at the CCNP syllabus, CCNP, I'm talking about CCNP in core and NRC, you will only find the theory of these all topics, but we will have lab. I want you to understand the business need. Today's business need, today's companies are moving to cloud. Today, users are working from home, cafe, airport, isn't it? Example, company like Amazon. Company like Amazon has lakhs of sites. They cannot rely on single data center. Their workforce is distributed. Some applications are cloud, some applications are running in data center. Users are in, some users, their engineers are in Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, Canada, US, distributed around the globe. And this way, network is getting complex. Managing the network manually is not possible nowadays, guys. AI is there, right? AI is going to work for you. When you are going to sleep, AI will work for you. AI will be monitoring your network. 2WAN link is there. Let me see which link is behaving better. AI will be keeping their eye on your both link. Once the quality of this primary link will goes down, AI will automatically shift all the traffic towards SP2. When you will wake up in the morning, when you are going to check the log, then you will get to know, oh my God, in the night there was issue. AI had shifted the traffic. 10 years back network, today's network, there is huge difference. 20 years back, WAN technology, which was the popular WAN technology? Many of you are working professional. Tell me, 20 years back, which was the popular WAN
ISDN.
technology?
ISDN.
Frame relay, ATM, ISDN,
Frame relay.
Yes, ISDN circuit as well. 10 years back, which
Yes.
WAN was the popular? 10 years back?
MPLS.
MPLS. Today's which WAN is popular?
SD-WAN.
SD-WAN. Exactly, after 10 years, there will be many other technologies, right? That will be booming. This is the right time to learn SD-WAN if you want to be the modern network engineer, next generation network engineer. Today you have to learn SD-WAN. Is there any logic of mastering frame relay today? No logic, right? We are not using it. If someone is going to learn SD-WAN, master SD-WAN after 5 years, I don't know how it will help him in their life or not. But I'm damn sure if you are going to learn today, it will help you a lot to grow your professional life. Okay, any other question? Any other question, guys?
Regarding SD-WAN, it should be learn Python or any programmer language.
Some people have enrolled for the mentorship. Some people has enrolled for the CCNA plus CCNP. Many have enrolled for the mentorship program, 100% career growth mentorship. So this is a message to all who have enrolled for the mentorship. Maximum are from the mentorship only, right? Few are from the combo CCNA plus CCNP. So whoever has enrolled for mentorship, you are going to learn CCNA, CCNP first. Then you will have classes for SD-WAN. Then you will have classes for next generation firewall, Palo Alto Firewall. All these 4 courses will be taken by me only. And at the end, you will have 1 month of mock interview session. And then I will leave you to work in industry. Then show your talent in the industry. And again, after 6 months, I am going to ask you, even if you have enrolled for CCNA, CCNP, after 1 year, I am going to ask you, I already told you I have the very strong database of all my existing students who have completed the course, who have completed my course. Every year, every 6 months, 1 year, I am talking to those guys. We are having the meeting like this. Sometimes I am taking meeting like this with my all existing students just to ask where you are, what you are doing. Is the course helping, not helping? So that I can also understand where I should improve in my training. And in the every batch, guys, I am learning something, trying to address the issue and implementing that in upcoming batch. Right? So whoever have enrolled for CCNA, CCP and NANP are going to master the theory of SDN. You will have idea about the SDN. You will have idea about the cloud. Even you will have idea that how we are shifted the application from data center to cloud and what is the benefit of it. Why we have shifted. but you will not have the configuration. But again, what I am telling you, if you will find the CCNA, CCNP good, if it is going to impact in your life, if you will get exponential benefit from the training, definitely you will come again and you will say, Praful, here is my another 25,000. Just now teach me SD-WAN and cloud, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Sir, I want to ask that these two batches are separate or together? SD-WAN, Palo Alto, and CCNS and CCNP combo batches.
Both are separated, but here CCNA and CCNP is going to be together. At the same time, I am covering in the mentorship also. First, I am covering CCNA, CCNP.
Yeah.
Right? If you have enrolled for CCNA, CCNP course only, you are getting something more.
Okay.
Right? Because mentorship is here in my mind. I'm going to take every topic to the next level. If you will compare it with pure CCNA plus CCNP, then this is more than that.
Sir, it is the first time to launch the mentorship program.
Yeah, this is mentorship is my first program. Yes, I have already completed more than 20 CCNA plus CCNP batch, but mentorship is the first batch. It's my first batch. Trying something new.
Sir, how we will configure the labs? I mean, are we going to use the scripts or will it be
You will learn the
via
script
like
here.
normal? Okay. Now, how we will do it? We will use the
1
script by
minute.
scripting
1
or
minute.
by manual?
1 minute. Yes, go ahead now. Yes, brother.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask like how we will do the labs. Like, are we going to configure using the script, or are we going to do it manually for each router or each switch or each firewall, something like that?
Okay. So
Like we have some standard configs, right, which we need to put it on every router or
you are
something
going
like
to
that.
configure the router switches through CLI, command line interface. When it will come to VSS and CSS, you are going to configure it through GUI. When it will come to CSR router, then you are going to configure it through a script, Python script. You will use tools like Ansible for that.
Okay, got it. That we will do it for the Encore labs, Encore program labs, or we'll start from
No,
the
that you
start
will
only.
get after CCNP. Sorry, after
Okay.
SD-WAN. After CCNA, after CCNP, after SD-WAN. Before Palo Alto.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Anything else?
Palo Alto is the first course for you?
Which one?
Alto.
Palo Alto.
Yes.
No,
This is the first.
No, it's not my first.
Or have you?
I already delivered more than 5 batches. I think it's my 6th Palo Alto batch. Sir, teach like Khan sir, simple explanation method. But everyone has their own method of teaching.
For this reason, we are here.
Yeah, we are here for your way of teaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now someone is asking not to copy the Khan sir teaching method. Okay. Sir, I have time zone problem during the 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST. I have worked in IST. My God. I use Arun. If you are there, just take his concern. He has issue with time. Try to settle him in the morning. Hello, sir. Where is the recording going to be uploaded? You will get about the recording. You will understand about the recording after this class. Don't worry. Where will get the recording on the YouTube via link. Okay, get all done. Now, guys, let me tell you about the program. Before that, is there anyone who is watching me for the first time, who have joined, who is watching me for the first time, like you have not watched any video somewhere, or maybe you have watched some videos on Facebook, or maybe on YouTube, or hardly you have seen few of my posts
On YouTube, sir.
On YouTube and Facebook.
on YouTube and Facebook. I'm asking anyone is watching me
Hi.
for the first time. This is the first time when you are interacting with me. That Praful, I don't know you. Who are you? Is there anyone like that?
Prapul, actually, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
I just gone through YouTube this live video. I just want to connect, means I want to join this live batches. So where would I means connect, means WhatsApp group, or how I get this Google Meet link?
How you get this Google Meet link today, brother?
From YouTube only.
YouTube?
Yes, YouTube. It's live on YouTube. So I just copy pasted in Google Meet.
What is happening? Who adds here?
No. I just I am following your YouTube channels, so I
yeah,
get
I know what happened. Praful, I guess you had that live video session yesterday, right?
But how he got the link of this
No,
session? Brother,
see
please leave this
you are
session. This is not for
1 minute.
you. Sagar, first of
One
all, leave this session. Is there
okay,
anyone
okay.
else who have not enrolled and here has joined here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So are you
6.
using the same Google Meet link which you have shared yesterday
No,
on
this
YouTube?
one is the unique one.
No.
Now only I have
This one is
created
a
the
different
link.
one.
Someone has definitely shared the link with someone. Guys, don't do this. Please. It's a humble request. See, the reason why I'm not allowing anyone for even the demo session in the live class is why? Because all people are serious here, right? Who have invested. If someone is going to join the session without any investment, how they can value it? They can ask anything, they can put any comment, they can disturb the class. If even your friend is asking for the link of the meeting, don't share it. This is the unique link.
Can you restrict with the email addresses only?
Yeah, otherwise we have to do that only.
Share our emails in WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
You all
I
need
mean,
to
when I
share your
joined the
mail
link,
ID. See,
when
this
I
is the
joined the
first
link,
session. Definitely.
no, when I joined the link, right, it was showing me that it is an active open group or something like that. So that's why
Yeah,
people
this is
might
the
be able to.
open group only. Now you, after the class, Arun is going to ask you for mail ID, your mail ID. You all should have the portal on the website. Material will be available there also, like the recordings. Okay, any other question? Is there anyone who don't know me, like what I am doing, where I am teaching, since when I am teaching? Is there anyone want to know about me? Want my introduction?
Yeah,
Am I
so
audible?
Professor, this is my first time talking to you. I have seen several videos of you on YouTube, and it has cleared my concept of networking and switching and routing. But this is my first time interacting with you, so I don't know much about you. But yeah, I would love to know more about you.
Parag and Gaurav. I think two guys are there. Gaurav,
Yes, sir.
you are the fresher one, right?
Yeah.
Preparing for the cyber security.
Yeah.
Apart from the recording, class recording, will you share the study material? I will share my notes and the official books. In the study material, you will get two things. Official book of CCNA, CCNP Core and CCNP NRC, and my notes. From the time when I had started learning CCNA, from that day I am making my note, and you will have access of those all notes through the drive. This is all about the study material. Yeah, in the class you
Okay.
don't need to make the note. In the class just you need to focus on the screen, on the content, right? Whatever content I am going to write here in the board are already written in the notes, and you will have access of that.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes. Likewise, this is my first time interacting with you in a class session. Like most of us, I have seen your videos on YouTube mostly during my research in trying to find solutions to different networking issues, and your short clips and classes online have actually, guided me to do some labs online. So from there on, I liked your teaching methods. So I decided to, well, luckily I stumbled upon the request on YouTube for this session. So I decided to take a leap of faith and spend some money. So I'm here.
Good. Your name is Gary, right? Gary?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's start. So, here is about myself. My name is Praful Mishra. I'm very excited to welcome you all in this journey of learning modern networking. You can see here is my photo, and behind the photo you can see the leaders of networking industry. There was one award in the Mumbai last year, and I was awarded by Asnir Grover for the best technical trainer in 2024. This is my biggest achievement till now in this industry. I'm network engineer with 10+ years of experience, industry experience. I worked with multiple companies, handled real-time networking challenges, so many challenges, and definitely in the session, I will be sharing those all experience about the outage which I have fixed. When like I am teaching you the OSPF, I will include which kind of issues I have faced in the network regarding OSPF. Sometimes there was some issue just because of bad design, and I fixed it, I improved that. Similarly, when we'll start the BGP, while learning the BGP, exactly, I'm going to share my experience, real-time experience on the BGP. Which kind of issues I have faced, the challenges I have faced in the industry, and then how I fix that. I've already explored the wide range of technologies from routing switching to firewall, SD-WAN, cloud, and automation. I'm also the founder of PM Networking Private Limited Company, where I have a team of 20 people. They all are technical. Sometimes you will meet to everyone day by day, right? Like when you will have issue with the lab or with the configuration, you are going to connect with someone from my team. Like first you will reach to me, definitely. If I am not available, I will handle that to some of my team member, and who will help you to move from that step so that you cannot stuck anywhere. I don't want to quit in the process. if you are going to purchase a recording course, what is the main issue in the recording course? When people are stuck, they stop, they skip. Right? So here all the team will be here available to push you to complete the course, to perform the labs, and whenever you will stuck at any step, we will be available you to take you further from there. Then head trainer and mentor at PM Networking. I have already trained more than 1,000 IT professionals, and I am proud to say many of them are now working in top MNCs company across 120 countries. My PM Networking YouTube channel is the fastest growing YouTube channel in this industry, in the Cisco networking training industry, where I post free content, videos, sometimes questions, sometimes post. Sometimes I'll also come live there. I'm also connected with 100 plus IT companies across 10 plus countries through my LinkedIn. On my LinkedIn, if you will visit to my LinkedIn profile, you will see more than 40,000 connections are there. Maximum are corporate, right? So I want to help people who want to master in the networking, who want to make their career in the networking. At the same time, my main goal is not all about training only. My goal is also to help company to find the skillful, talented engineers. I want to build relationship with you. At the same time, I want to build relationship with company, the corporate company. That is my main goal for next 5 to 10 years. I am under process. I have not achieved everything, whatever I want to achieve. I am under process, moving towards my goal, helping students as well as company. A student to get job in company, to earn, to live a life which they have imagined for themselves, and to the company to find the engineers. Guys, you tell me, there are two people. One is engineer who is learning to get job. He is struggling to find job. There is another side, HR of a big MNC company who need an engineer who can manage their network. Two people are there, right? One who need job and one who is hiring, who need engineer, for whom it's difficult to find their position. Will it difficult for engineers to get job, or it's more difficult for HR to find the skillful engineer who can manage their network? Like, for an example, I need a graphic designer. Just an example. There are so many graphic designers in the world who is looking for job. I am looking for someone who can do graphic designing job for me. But you know, trust me guys, this is truth. It's 100% true. It's very difficult for me to find the graphic designer and engineer who can work for me, because I have certain requirement rules. According to that, I am looking for one graphic designer who can work for me. For an example, this is just an example. Similarly, the HR who need engineer are suffering more than the engineer who is looking for job. When I help company to find a skillful engineer, I'm charging a lot. Your fee is nothing. One day, just 1 year ago, I realized this, that earlier I was thinking that finding job, getting job in the company is difficult. For the company, it's very easy to hire the engineer. 1 year ago, I understand this when I started getting connected with the companies, with the corporate companies. Slowly, but companies are also following me, are watching my videos, are knowing that I am training people. So they have always and always mail. They are mailing me, messaging me that Praful, do you have someone who can manage the SD-WAN policies? I said, right now I don't have. Oh my God, I need urgently. I said, it's so important. Say, yes, even I'm going to pay 10,000 more per month, 20,000 more, 50,000 more Praful. If you are going to give me one engineer right now who can manage the SD-WAN policy, I'm going to pay 1 lakh more at a time. Then I say, oh my God, this is the main issue. Companies are suffering to find a skillful engineer. Guys, some people are saying networking industry is dying. Trust me, there is huge demand. Companies are suffering a lot. There are very limited number of modern engineers. Nowadays, companies are not looking for routing switching engineer who has excellent level of knowledge in BGP or OSPF or the EIGRP. Company need the modern next generation engineer. Even companies ready to provide training, but at least they should have foundation so that they can understand the technology, right? Companies ready to provide training as well. So it's more difficult for company to hire engineer. Then I decided to help company as well at the same time. The reason why I'm not launching 100% job guaranteed program is, you know what? I don't want that people should complain after the training. If you are not going to join the classes, if you are not going to learn the technology, even I am ready to pay attention, I am going to put my 200%. But if you will not learn, what I can do? At the end, you are going to ask Praful, before training, you said 100% job guarantee, right? What about the job? Where is the job? This is the main reason why I never launch 100% job guarantee program, never in my life. Many times my team suggested, Praful, let's launch a 100% job guarantee program. I said, no, brother, never. You are sure about your services. I am sure about my training. But who will guarantee about the student? What if they will not join the classes? What they will not able to crack the interview? What you will do? If you are going to sign the bond, for 100% job, and if they will not learn the technology, how you will place the engineer? Team said, let's do one thing. Let's have a placement team, a big placement, world-based placement team. I said, no. If you have the ability, if you have the skill, then company will find you. Trust me. Even if you are in a room, in the closed room, somewhere in the world, but you are very talented, very skillful, company is going to find you, brother. They will pick you from your bedroom. People are lacking with the knowledge. Right? Let's come to our topic. Okay, so this is all about myself. Now let's talk about the training program, this training program. And here is some more description about myself, like I already told you, founder of the company, head trainer. Goal of our combo CCNA plus CCNP course. What is the objective, Praful? What is the objective? And if there is some objective, then what is the process? How to achieve that objective, Praful? So let's focus on both one by one, on the process and objective. This is the objective. Our objective is build a strong foundation in networking. The first objective. A strong foundation in the networking. Learn real-time concept used in the production network right now. Prepare for high-paying job roles in 2025. Hands-off lab and real-world troubleshooting. And master CCNA, CCNP in core and CCNP in RC. This is our objective of this training program. Clear? Is objective clear, guys, to everyone? This is the reason, this is the main objective. Why we are going to connect every day, Monday to Friday, for 2 hours for next 3 to 4 months or maybe 5 months. This is our objective. I will talk about the process, don't worry. What modern network engineers should learn, Praful? What skill we need to learn in 2025? Definitely routing and switching. You don't need to spend much time on practicing routing and switching, but you should have expert level of knowledge. Even you can ignore the advanced configuration, but knowledge wise you should have excellent level of knowledge. Then only you can understand the modern technology. This routing switching skill is not required at all to get job. This routing switching skill is required to learn the modern technologies. To learn IPv4, IPv6 dual stack, right? We are still using IPv4. IPv4 is not going to end very soon. It can take 20 to 30 years to replace completely IPv4. IPv4 is still there in the network. Wireless networking, guys, 40% networks in the enterprises are wireless. Network security, VPN, ACL firewalls, and SD-WAN and automation. This is what company need in engineer. If you have this all, company will love to pay you. Tools required, EVNG, GNS3, packet tracer. Why networking is evolving? I already told you. Remote work and cloud adoption. Businesses are moving to clouds. Cloud, right? You don't need to learn the cloud. You need to learn the cloud as a network engineer. Here perspective is quite different from the cloud engineer. You are not going to become the DevOps engineer, cloud engineer, but you will learn if there is application over the cloud, then how to make reachability. If a telecom company is launching their new service of cloud, and you can also become a cloud provider. Guys, if you are looking for a business, if you are interested in the business, let me tell you the best business model for in the today's time. The best business model, you can become the cloud provider. I'm not talking about big cloud provider, but if you want to start your business, you can start a cloud provider company with just 20 to 50 servers. You can have one small room. You can place purchase some servers there. You can put some ACs for the cooling there, 24/7 power, and you can create the EXXI. You can upload the ESXi there. That is the virtualization hypervisor, type 1 hypervisor. And you can start selling the resources. We are receiving lots of queries for resources for the labs. People are ready to pay. It is not mandatory that if you have the excellent level of knowledge, you should only be the engineer. You should only work in industry. You can start your own business as well. Right now, see, I am working in one of the top MNC company in the world. At the same time, side by side, I am running my own business as well. Just you need to find one skill. And see, people are looking for that skill or not. If yes, then that's it. Just you need to earn first 149 rupees so that you can purchase one domain. Go to GoID and purchase one domain name and you can start the business. This is digital time. You can become the cloud provider. Now, if you are going to ask question, Praful, really? Do you think so? How it's possible? So many big players are there. GCP, AWS, Azure. Why people will purchase my resources? Are you making fool, right? No, guys. I'm not making you fool. You can go after this class and check their prices. You can provide the cloud service resources, like if someone is looking for, let's say, SD-WAN lab. If someone is looking for SD-WAN lab, and there are definitely so many students globally looking for remote lab access. They don't want to set up lab by their own self. They need a ready lab there he can practice. That's it. If they are going to purchase from the AWS, let's say, for an example, AWS is going to charge lakh of rupees per week. If you will forget to turn off your device one night, might be possible that your bill can reach to 5 lakh rupees. If you are going to provide that kind of reliable resources at cheaper price, people will love to purchase from you. And cloud provider is one example like this. There are so many business models that you can start. If you have something significant in your hand, isn't it? Right? We'll talk more about this in our classes. Let's focus on our content for now. So why networking is evolving? Because businesses are moving to the cloud, right? We are using IoT devices, automation tools, cyber security. Companies are using hybrid environment, right? Some services are on premises, some services are on cloud. Companies need a smarter, fast and secure, reliable network. So career growth is huge for skilled network engineers. If you have invested, make sure you will master it. What you will become after the course? Next generation network engineer, confident network design, and you will have confident in network designing and configuration. Yes, network designing as well, not only configuration. Designing and configuration. At the same time, you will have excellent knowledge of troubleshooting. You will be able to crack the interview with full confidence. This is my promise. These are my, see, video is recording, guys. You will have the recording, and these are my promise. I am going to deliver. I am very confident on this, that if someone is going to complete the course, going to join all classes, they can clear the interview with confidence, right? And you will be ready to work in a small, medium and large enterprise networks. What will cover? CCNA 200301 first course. Just a minute, guys, 1 minute. You know, if you are going to ask me, Praful, why you are excited? Let me tell you my objective, guys. You know what is my objective? I want this batch to be the best batch of my life. I want to deliver my best. It is only possible if you all are going to achieve this, which I am showing you. If you all are going to get job in the top MNC's company, even if one people from this batch will start working in company like Microsoft after the training, this is going to be my success, brother. It's my success. You are going to tell there that I got job in the Microsoft just because of Praful sir training. He trained me very well, isn't it? Guys, I want this batch to be the best batch of my life. Please help me to do this, to make it possible. Join all the classes. It is only possible if you are going to ask the dot. And when you will ask dot, if you are connected with me, if you are practicing, if you are learning, if you are searching, definitely you will get dot. When you will ask dot in the class, I'm going to share my experience, knowledge on that particular topic, and this can make this batch unique. The good thing in this batch is, you know what, more than 99% students are working professional, are already connected with networking industry. This is the best thing in this batch, which motivate me, which inspire me to make this training to the best training of your life. This is the reason why I am very excited here. Really, I am very happy, very excited. I am laughing from my inside, smiling from inside. Happy to see so many like-minded people, the working professionals, right? So please join all the live classes and keep asking your dot. What will cover? First we'll cover CCNA 200301 course. What you will learn in CCNA 200301 course? The network fundamental, network access, IP connectivity, IP services, security fundamentals, automation and programmability. The basic of automation and programmability, like what is Python, what is Terraform, and some other Python tools are there. We'll talk about the complete CCNA syllabus as well, but these are the important sections of CCNA 200301. What next, Praful? Next is CCNP in core 3504401. What we'll learn in CCNP in core? The enterprise network architecture, 2-tier network architecture, 3-tier network architecture, spine and leaf architecture, virtualization. What is virtualization? What is container? Type 1 hypervisor, type 2 hypervisor, what is ESXi, KVM, what it is, everything. Infrastructure, the advanced enterprise infrastructure, network, students, network security, automation, wireless architecture. What will be the design, Praful? Okay, for the wired we learn the architecture and we already have some idea about the network architecture in wire network. What about the wireless? Where you are going to connect the WLC, where you are going to connect the access point, how packet flow will be there, how we will manage the wireless network through DNA center. What about the Meraki? Right? So CCNP in core is all about the CCNP core, enterprise core. It is all about enterprise core. These are the components of enterprises network, guys. The next CCNP NRC, which is our last section for the combo batch. Advanced routing, EIGRP, OSPF, BGP, route map redistribution and PVR policy based routing, VPN technologies. There are so many types of VPN, GRE VPN, IPsec VPN, DM VPN. We'll see all types of VPN WAN technologies. MPLS, here it's saying MPLS basic because this PDF is designed by my team member based on the Cisco syllabus. In the Cisco syllabus, in the CCNP NRC, there is MPLS basic only, but you can say all about the MPLS. We are going to talk all about MPLS, MPBGP, VRF, DMVPN and IPsec concept. These are our 3 courses which we will cover here, our main objective. Then how? Praful, objective is clear now. tell me the process. Here is the process. Live classes, daily live classes. Daily means Monday to Friday. Process, very important. First, we have seen the objective, our goal for this program. Now process how. First, live class. We are going to connect in the live class, and every day we are going to pick one critical topic, critical aspect of enterprise network. But we will start that after 1 week. For 1 week, just allow me to discuss the foundation, fundamental for 1 week. Let me tell you one story of networking. After 1 week, every day we will be talking on one important topics of enterprise network through live class. In the live class, just you need to listen me, just you need to understand the technology. If you are in doubt, ask me. After the live class, whatever lab I am going to perform in the class, same lab you need to test by yourself. First, daily live class. Guys, it is not easy, trust me. I already told you this is all about developing a new habit. Sitting 2 hours, 1 day is very easy, 2 days very easy, 21 days difficult. But if you are going to sit for 21 days, it will become your habit. Then you don't need to force yourself to sit. It will become automatically. Everything will start happening automatic. Right? Live class, weekly dot session. We will also have the dot session weekly, guys, where you will be addressing some questions, right, from my teaching, and I will be answering to those all questions, you all. And you know, one more important thing which I need to include here, but we forget to include. I think I had told to my team, but they forget to include. The most important thing in the process is you all need to talk with each other. You 20 people are there in the group, right? You all need to talk to each other. You all need to build a relationship with each other, including me. We all should know each other. If there is Parag and Deepak, if Parag has some question in the live class and Deepak have the answer of that question, then before me, Deepak should share their answer. If you will participate in the Q&A, you will learn more, right? Yes, Deepak.
Yes, sure, sir.
Right? So make sure, apart from the live classes as well, if you have anything in your mind, just put it in the group so that you guys are talking to each other. If you will talk, you will learn more. Right? And I'll tell you, we are like-minded people. We are going to talk professionally, right? We are going to share our professional thought with each other. You have so many friends who are not like-minded, right? Your childhood friend, your school friend, college friend. What you discuss with him, you discuss about your life, not about your profession. But here you can talk about your profession, isn't it? Right? So make sure you all will also know each other and will talk. After that, practice in the simulation software like Packet Tracer, GNS3 and EVNG. Guys, I will told you why 3 softwares are required. What to practice in Packet Tracer, what to practice in GNS3 and what to practice in EVNG. Right? Few things we are going to test and practice in Packet Tracer, few in GNS3 like routing. For the routing, we will use GNS3. You can ask Praful why. Don't worry, I will tell you later. These are my experience. If you have only EVNG And if you are thinking I will perform all the lab in EVNG, it will be difficult, brother. EVNG will take 5 to 10 minutes to turn on your lab, right? Well, let's suppose you need to test just connectivity between two devices. Are you going to turn on the lab, will design the lab in EVNG and then test it? No, it will be difficult. You are not going to, but just I need to test connectivity, leave it, later I will see. Who will open, wait for 10 minutes? But within 10 seconds, you can open packet tracer, you can connect two devices and you can test. Right? So we should have these three, all three. And I will tell you when to use which. Real-time study, case study, I will talk about these all, and then mock interview and resume support. This is the process. What you will get inside the course. Live classes, 24/7 support, interview and resume preparation, real time, use case for every topic. It is not going to, it will not possible like I will directly start OSPF, teaching you OSPF. What is OSPF? OSPF is this is the command to configure. No, not like this. This is not my teaching way, teaching method. First, I will teach you why OSPF. If we have so many other protocols, then why we are only using the OSPF in the industry? What is so unique in the OSPF? How companies are using OSPF? And then, what is OSPF? We will focus three things on each and every topic. First, why. Second, what. And then how. And the fourth one is going to be a bonus, which is troubleshooting. The most important part. Why, what, how, troubleshoot. Always keep in mind this 4-step method to learn any topic. This is my method, my way of learning. If I need to learn any technology, I will use this method only. This is my 4-step method to learn networking. Why, what, how, and T-suit. Which type of issues comes? What should be the design for the better performance? If you have design issue, you will get performance issue. User will start complaining. He will not get better performance. So multiple things are there where we need to focus, where we have to keep our eye. I'm talking about modern network engineer, next generation network engineer. Okay, then that's all, guys. Let's begin the journey. Stay consistent, ask your doubt, practice lab daily, connect with peers and form a study group. Success equals 20% knowledge and 80% practice. Always keep in mind this method. This is again my method. 20% knowledge and 80% practice. It should be not like 80% knowledge and 20% practice. 20% knowledge and 80% practice. Learn less, practice more. And if you are going to spend 1 hour every day to practice, that is, guys, sufficient. And it might be possible that it will be difficult for you for 1 week. 1 week only. After 1 week, you will start seeing the improvement. You will start getting interest. For the 1 week, for first 1 week, it might be possible, it will be difficult. Forcefully, you have to sit to practice. But after 1 week, it will be very interesting. Okay. So success means success in the networking industry. This is success in networking. Means 20% knowledge and 80% practice. Let's become world-class network engineer together. And here are your courses. That's it about the program. Any other question? Any question now from the program, guys? Anything?
Yes, Professor. So My main goal was to get the CCNA and CCNP certificate. So, will you explain about the exams and how the questions types are in the CCNA, CCNP, and like that in during this course?
Yeah, definitely during this course we will talk about that much. And trust me, after this course, if you are going to attend CCN exam 100 time, you will get 100 certificate. 1000 time, 1000 certificate. Fundamental is same, question is same. Whether it is asking what is the OSPF of AD value of OSPF or distance of AD, distance of OSPF, both answer of both question is same. This is only CCNA exam or CCNP exam. You are going to learn the technology. Passing exam is just a piece of cake for you after the course.
Okay, so like, will you help us with the what
You
type
don't
of
need help.
questions is asked? Yeah.
You don't need help even to pass the exam. You don't need
Okay.
help. Just learn it first, the technology. Cisco is going to ask you question like this. The distance value of OS. Their
Look,
questions are
I
very
have
easy.
never, yeah, I have never given the exam, so I'm not sure how it is. So
Questions
that
are
is
very
why
easy, but you know,
a bit scared.
success rate is very low. Success rate
Yeah.
is very low, very low. But the exam is very easy. Questions are very easy in the exam, right? You can practice. You will get questions from our side.
Yep.
Before exam, I
Okay.
will test you.
Thank you.
I will give you a 120 minutes question. That CCNA exam duration is 120 minutes only, and you have to score 80% mark to pass. I will give you 120 minutes question just to test. If you are able to pass here, you will pass in Cisco exam as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exams are easy, but success rate is very low. Why? Because questions are technical, right? People are just practicing the question, are trying to remembering the answer to pass the exam, which is not possible at all. You cannot crack the Cisco exam, CCN or CCNP exams like this just by remembering the answer of question. It is not possible. Networking is not just about remembering the concept. You don't need to remember anything. Everything technical you need to learn. You need to understand. Even I am not going to ask you to remember anything during entire course. Just you need to learn and practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice is the game changer. Let me show you the syllabus of very first course CCNA. CCNA 200301. Here I am on the official website of Cisco. You can see from here we can view the exam topic. You can see the exam duration. From here you can book the exam as well. And the price for exam is $300. Sometime you will find some coupon as well. From here we can schedule the exam. Schedule exam. Now I want to see the topic. View topics. See, these are 6 sections. Network fundamental. Under fundamental, you are going to learn what? The function of networking components like router, layer 2 switch, layer 3 switch, next generation firewall and IPS, access point, controllers like Cisco DNA, WLC, and some more controllers are there. Later in the below you will see that, like about the SD-WAN. Endpoints, your PCs, different operating system, Windows, Linux, Mac OS, servers, power over Ethernet. In the second section, it is talking about the network architecture like 2-tier, 3-tier, spine leaf, WAN, a small office, home office. I had told you that there is one topic in your CCNA. All these syllabus are like a picture in my mind. I can write each and every topic in the notepad, even with the sequence number. Here you need to learn some cables like the fiber cables, about the connection, Ethernet, share media, point to point, single mode fiber cable, multi-mode fiber cable, identify some issues in the network. Many times as you are working, right, many times we face these issues on the WAN link. speed issue, duplex mismatch issues, CRC error, collision error, TCP IP, IPv4 addressing and subnetting, IPv6, basic of IPv6, configuring and verifying the IP parameter on different operating system, on the Windows operating, Mac OS and Linux operating system, how to configure the IP address, how to verify the IP address, so that if there is any issue, let's say there is one client, Linux client in my network who is complaining that I am not able to access the server, but Windows, there are at the same time there are some Windows users who are able to access the application. So here you can see the issue is from the Linux operating system. That means issue is related to what? Operating system only. Maybe Linux operating system is not getting proper gateway IP address from the DHCP server, or not able to get IP address through DHCP. So how to verify the IP addresses and those all things. Then some wireless topics, channels, non-overlapping channel, overlapping channel, SSID, radio frequency encryption, the virtualization topic, server virtualization container, VRF, switching concepts, learning MAC address table and aging time. You are going to master these all topics, brother. Within 15 days you will be mastering these all topic. After that, after 15 days you can read these all topics again. The frame switching, MAC address table, aging time, frame flooding, MAC address table, and then we'll move to the next section. Next section is network access. Network access, again VLANs, basic concept. The default VLAN, access port, trunk port, voice VLAN, data VLAN, inter VLAN routing, trunk port, .1Q header, native VLAN, CDP and LLDP protocol, LACP protocol, ether channel, STP protocol, PBST, RSTP, root port, root bridge, port estates, learning, listening, port fast, root guard, loop guard, BPDU filter. Again, wireless architecture, AP modes. You will learn in the wireless, right? There are two modes. AP operates in two modes. Wireless. About the application layer protocols like Telnet, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS console, TACAC, Radius, cloud managed applications. Wireless LAN GUI for your WLC, how to create wireless local area network, and you can create wireless LAN in the packet tracer. Many of you don't know this, but in the packet tracer, guys, packet tracer is a very powerful tool, I must tell you. You can configure the QS in packet tracer, even you can configure the advanced switching. Then this section is also done. So if you are done with these two sections, that means you are able to score 40% in the CCNA exam. Now you need 40% more marks. So you will go with IP connectivity. Under IP connectivity, again you can see basic topics are there only. Routing table of router, routing protocol code, prefix, submit mask, next hop, AD value, metric, and gateway of last resort. Longest prefix match, again administrative distance, and routing protocol metric. How EIGRP calculate matrix, which formula they use, what algorithm they use. IPv4, IPv6, a static route, floating route, host route, network route, default route, and then OSPF routing protocol. Is EIGRP there? No, EIGRP is not there in CCNA. EIGRP is a part of CCNP. Basic topics are only there. So now in this three section, you are going to cover how many marks? 20, 20 and 25, 65%. In IP services, if you will include the IP services, here also you need to learn the basic topics only. NAT, NTP, DHCP, DNS, SNMP, syslog, DHCP and relay agent, quality of service, classification, marking, congestion, policing, shaping, remote access protocol like Telnet and SSH, application layer protocol again, FTP and TFTP. Now you are done with the 75% content. In the security, threats, vulnerabilities, migration technique, user awareness, physical access control list, local password, login local, authentication, certificate, biometric. These are different kind of technique method to protect our network. Site-to-site VPN, IPsec, site-to-site IPsec VPN, configure ACL, DHCP snooping, ARP inspection, and port security. Compare authentication, authorization, and accounting, AAA server, wireless security protocols, WPA, WPA2, WPA3. Again, wireless security protocol, configure and verify WLAN within the GUI using WPA2 pre-shared key, PSK. So here we have mostly security and wireless security protocols. And now you are done with 85% marks. So even if you are going to cover these 4 sections, you can pass the CCNA exam. In the automation programmability, we need to learn the traditional networking versus controller-based networking, means software-defined networking, or how automation impact the network management, overlay, underlay, and fabric, separation of control plane and data plane, northbound and southbound APIs, explain the AI. See, AI content is also there in your CCNA. 10% contents are there. Under 10% we have AI, automation, and programmability. Right? Then characteristic of REST-based API, like the authentication type, HTTP verbs, and data encoding. You are going to learn the Python automation tools, Ansible and Terraform, JSON encoded data. That's it. This is your CCNA syllabus. You know, trust me, if I want, then I can cover the CCNA syllabus in just 15 days. In 15 days, I can cover all the topic and not covering the topic only, guys. To teach you so that you can pass the CCNA exam. Yes. 15 day means 30-hour training. In 30 hours, I can make you perfect to pass CCNA exam. I know how to teach. Don't worry about teaching. Don't doubt on my teaching, right? After 1 week, you will start loving and you will know many more about my teaching. I can cover CCNA syllabus in just 15 days. But I want to take you step by step. You are not allowed to check syllabus during the training. This is the rule. There are some rules as well. I will discuss about that rule in upcoming days in the future classes. But this is one rule. You are not allowed to check syllabus because we will not go through the syllabus. We'll go through my syllabus. I have different syllabus. We'll go through that. But at the end, after 3 months, when you are going to compare syllabus of CCNA or CCN pin code, CCN PNRC, you will see, oh my God, this was the topic. I was worrying about the exam, CCNA exam earlier. Trust me. And at the last, again, there will be feedback session, right? Whatever I told you today, I'm going to ask you for feedback for the same. Now, guys, you tell me, should I teach you one topic today or should I start the technical things from next class, from the tomorrow class? Or if you have here, then you can ask me, Praful, just do one thing, just teach any one topic. Start today and we'll proceed from tomorrow. You tell me, it's totally up to you. Do you want to start the syllabus from today or tomorrow? I love teaching. I will not get bored in teaching, right? I can even teach you 2 hours more. I can teach 4 hours continuously. Teaching is my passion. If you all are okay, then I can start the topic with network. You tell me what is network. Share your point of view on network. What is network? What is network? Some people are saying it is group of device. Some people are saying two devices connected together. Some people are saying multiple devices connected together. What do you mean by network?
More than one device is connected together and they can communicate. Yeah.
They can communicate?
Network. Yeah.
Okay. What's about others?
I would say they are devices that communicate with each other.
Okay. I will talk after 10 p.m. 10:30. I'm not asking you to open the Google and search the definition of network. I'm asking you, what is network? Based on your existing knowledge, according to your point of view, what is network?
Yes, sir. Can I say?
Sir, connect and share information between different devices.
Very good.
Excuse me,
Yes.
sir. Can I say?
Yes, yes.
So as simple as that, it's the connectivity of multiple devices together that they can access their data and resources together, and they can communicate with each other rapidly.
Okay. Very good. What about others? Okay, when you are saying connected, what it mean? What is the meaning of connected? Is it physical connectivity or logical connectivity? Which connectivity? What is the difference
Both
between physical connectivity and logical connectivity?
physical means, sir, with the help of cable, we can connect our devices.
Very good. And logical?
Logical means with the help of some addresses, we can say, or with the help of some protocol.
If there is IP,
no, I would rather say physical is using wires, cables, and logical is IP addresses.
okay. Physical means the physical connectivity. If I have two devices, two computer, and let's say I have connected the cable, I have not configured anything. Can I say that is network? Is that network?
No, we need an IP, a logical address as well.
Yes. We need to configure IP address. Then also we cannot say it is a network. There's be reachability as well. Network means group of devices connected together so that they can share information, resources, services efficiently in the secure environment. In the secure environment, if sender is sending something to the PCA is sending something to PCB, make sure only PCB will receive it. Even if PCC is going to receive it, then PCC should not be able to understand it. That is network. Group of devices connected together so that they can share information, resources, and services efficiently in secure environment. That is called network. The smallest network in the world can be connecting two devices together. Can one single server form network?
Yes.
No. A single server cannot form a network.
The the smallest network is going to be network of 2 devices. But guys, nowadays we are using what? Virtualization. On same server, we can have multiple virtual machine. And those all virtual machines should be connected together, right? With the help of virtual switch.
Yes, sir.
Over the single server, we can have virtual network. What we can have? Virtual network. Again, in the
Network.
virtual also, the definition is going to be same. Device should be connected and they should be able to exchange information, resources, services efficiently in the secure environment. There also security is required. Virtual security, cloud security, the demand of cloud security is huge. What are the components of network, guys? What are the components of network? Let's say I have a private limited company, or I have a small company with few employees, and my task is of content writing. My requirement is these employees are going to write some content. They will save the content on a centralized server so that all employees should be able to access content, right? Let's say person A has written some content and they have saved on the server, so person B can also access that. Do I need network? Is it possible without network?
No, sir.
It's not possible without network. We need a
It's not possible, but yeah, each person need to go to server and then configure it. Then only it is possible.
through network only it is possible. Without network,
Yes.
like through pen drive, you can share the data between devices, but your data is not available centrally.
Yeah.
Manually you are exchanging the data. This is the reason why network is so important for companies. Deepak, put yourself on mute. Getting some noise, please. If you are not speaking anything, if you have any question, you can again unmute yourself and you can speak. So guys, if I will talk about the components of network, in the network there should be one sender machine, right? There should be one receiver machine. There should be one data, the actual information. There should be media, and the most important thing, the last thing, protocol. The sender is clear, the machine who is going to send the data. Receiver is also clear, who is going to receive the data. The data is also clear, which is nothing but the actual information. Media is also clear, through which my data will travel. It can be wire or wireless. But Praful, what is protocol? Isn't it? What is protocol?
It's a bunch of rules which basically are configured to perform certain tasks.
Protocols can be rules to govern how data is transmitted between devices.
Correct. Set of rule. You know, reason why I am speaking in English. I am not comfortable with English, by the way, I must tell you. This is not my mother tongue. Reason why I am speaking English is what? There are certain people who don't know Hindi, and it's a rule for me, right? Praful, if you want to teach everyone in this class, you have to speak English only. Similarly, if a sender machine is going to send a data, sender machine have to make sure that I will use the same language which receiver machine is already aware about that, right? That is going to be what? That is going to be protocol. For an example, there are sender receiver. Person A, PCA, PC B. IP address 10.1.1.1. MAC address is, for example, A only. We'll talk about the IP address and MAC address in case anyone don't know what is IP address, what is MAC address. Don't worry. And here is my data. Data is, let's say, what should be data? How was the class? Actual data. But if the sender machine is going to send this data to receiver machine, and guys, this sender receiver machine, if don't know the English, what will happen? It cannot understand, right? It cannot, user cannot understand the data, your data. First of all, you know, your machine, any machine, it can be PC, it can be router, it can be firewall, does not understand the alphabet. Machine only understand what? Bits.
Binary language.
Yes, many of you already know this. Machine only know bits, so it is going to convert it into bits. But what about the hacker profile? If there is some attacker who will capture the link, then definitely you will learn more about this. But for an example, I am assuming that before sending this data, sender machine is going to use one algorithm. And in that algorithm, there is one certain rule that how will be always encrypted with 1, or let's say 3. Let's say 1 is fine. 1 was will be always encrypted into 2. The will be always encrypted into 3, and class will be always encrypted into 4. So now instead of sending how are you, PCA is going to send what? 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. This is your data now. If someone is going to capture, it will say, okay, it's 1 2 3 only, let's ignore it. Nothing important is there. When PC B will receive it, when PC B will receive it, guys, PC B need to decode it, and to decode it, PC need this algorithm. Am I right? If PC B has this algorithm, then only they can decode the data. Otherwise, they cannot decode the data. So who will make sure about that? Sender machine, your sender machine. Here I am sending the data, I am teaching you. I will make sure that I will speak in English only. Whatever algorithm your sender machine is going to use for encryption, receiver machine is also using the same algorithm. And not only for encryption, guys, like encryption, there is compression. There are so many things which you are going to learn, right? There is no any limitation. In CCNA, we have limitation. When I am teaching CCNA, there is limitation. I cannot teach everything. It will take much time. But here we are in CCNA, CCNP. We don't have any limitation. I can teach you everything. So many things are there, and for everything, there is a protocol. Without protocol, network is nothing. The most important part of the network component is your protocol only. This protocol field. Right? All the fields are important. I am not saying sender is not important. If there is no sender, who will send the data? If there is no receiver, who will receive the data? If there is no data, then what is the logic of network? If there is no media, how I can send the data? All are important, but the protocol is the most important part of network components. Just a minute, guys. 1 minute. Fundamental. This is fundamental. What you need to learn in the basic networking. Network, and networking. Can anyone tell me the difference between network and networking? Difference between network and networking.
Network is a collection of interconnected devices, whereas networking is a process of creating, maintaining, and managing of these devices.
Networking is the process of constructing network.
Yeah, so I will also say that the network is the infrastructure. And then when you talk about networking, that's building the infrastructure itself, the process of building the infrastructure.
Great. Networking devices begin with from NIC. Switch. Before switch, we can also see the overview of hub. By the way, hub is completely replaced by switch nowadays. These are the networking devices. And this is our basic module. Which module? Basic module. How much time it will take? It will take around 4 classes. It will take around 4 classes. From tomorrow, we are going to start from here only. Tomorrow we'll try to cover these basic topics till here. And inside the like OSI, TCP, IP, there are so many protocols like your TCP, your UDP, your STTP, your HTTPS, your DNS, your DHCP, your SSH, your Telnet, your SNMP, your syslog, NetFlow. In the CCNA, there are basic only, but we are covering the both CCNA plus CCNP, right? So here we have to learn all about TCP IP, all about TCP protocol, UDP protocol, not just the basic difference between TCP and UDP. That is the part of CCNA plus CCNP, but here we will cover the CCNP as CCNA, but here we are covering the CCNP also. So we have to learn all about the telnet, all about the SSH, all about the DHCP, DNS, HTTP, UDP, TCP, all the application layer protocols. So many other protocols are there. The first 5 classes. And then guys, for the reference, what I told you, I am going to tell you on a story. With a story, we will have to understand the fundamental. So I am assuming the same company, my company who is doing the content writing task, what it will do? There are some employees. Let's say 5 employees are there. Who will tell me how I will connect all the employees device together? These all employees are writing content for my company. My company is content writing company. User A, user B, user C. Sorry, that's B. How I will connect these all client machines together? If they need to communicate, there should be some kind of connectivity. How I can connect it?
From a switch.
Switch, right? And one guest device is also there. Some guests are also there in my company, in my office. Sometimes guests are there. So you are going to use one switch to connect your employees and one access point to give the internet access to the guest user. AP.
We need a firewall as well.
Wait. You are too fast. Done. For the guest Wi-Fi, I need one server where this employee can save the content. Server. On the server, we also need to enable some service like DHCP service so that client machine can get the IP address. But this is a startup company, right? I'm not going to add one separate server for the DHCP. So I will enable the DHCP service as well on the same server. Single server is sufficient. This is my what? This is my LAN. This is local area network. Can these user access internet? Can these user access internet, guys? Or guest user access internet? No.
Yeah, no.
This is local and they all can communicate, they all can access the server. And if you don't want that your employees should be, few employees should not be allowed to access the server, or guest users should not be allowed the server access the server, you can configure the policy for that. You will learn it. For now, I am assuming everyone is allowed to access the server, don't need to configure any policies. What will be the default behavior profile here? That you will learn. Do I need to configure anything switch on the switch? Yes, do you need to configure few things on the switch? But first, tell me about the internet access. How the users can access internet?
We need a router.
We need a router. So here I am going to add one router. Router is a device which connects LAN to WAN. Switch is a networking device which is used to connect multiple networking devices together. So we can say a centralized device which connects multiple end devices together. PCs, server, IoT devices, right? Access points, done. Now where is the internet? You can purchase the WAN connectivity from the ISP, isn't it? This is the ISP for an example. In this case, do I need to configure anything on router profile? Yes, we need to configure router. We need to configure default route. We need to configure the translation. But profile, if this is your setup, is it sufficient for the startup company? Answer of this question is yes. This is sufficient for this startup company, for my company. Profile, I don't want to allow the full access to the internet to these users. I don't want these users should be allowed to access YouTube. Guys, do I need to add firewall here for that?
Yes.
No.
No.
Your router.
Why no?
Your router can
It can act as a proxy
limit
server.
the traffic, right? ACL. We can configure the ACL over here. When firewall is required in the enterprise company, guys, when we need deep inspection, right? Like router, through router here, you know what we can do? We can only tell to router that, bro, do one thing. Whenever a user A is forwarding traffic towards internet, just check, is it accessing the Google or YouTube? If it is accessing Google, then allow it. If it is accessing the YouTube, then drop it. Router can do this task, but deep inspection is not possible here. For an example, I cannot tell my router that, brother, whenever any traffic is coming from the internet, just scan the payload, scan the actual content, what is inside that. If there is any virus, then drop it, otherwise forward it. That is not possible. For that we have to integrate what here? Firewall, right? And there are many more features. My question, I want some users are working from my, so some users are working from the home. Some users are working from home. They are also doing the same task which these employees are doing, the content writing, sometime accessing the content from the server. Is it possible this user can work on this server from their bedroom? It is possible, right? Because user already have the internet access. User already have the internet access through ISP. Both ISPs are connected together through internet. You know this. In between ISP there is internet is again nothing but the multiple ISPs. Now I can give one public IP address to the user to access my internal server, like my students are accessing SD-WAN server. Guys, I must tell you, this is the network of my home. Instead of one server, in my home there are 3 servers. Instead of 5 PC, there are 17 PC. Instead of one access point, we have a single device which is behaving like an access point, switch and router. This is exactly the same network of my home. Question, Praful, why you have designed your home network here? We are not here to teach your home networking. This is your foundation. What it is? This is foundation. I will use this foundation to teach you the modern technologies. Huh? What my iPhone is doing? Searching for the foundation. Now, why I have added the user here, guys? This is my student who are accessing the SD-WAN lab or the Palo Alto lab. This is a perfect setup to understand the foundation. Tomorrow, first I will give you the overview of this network, what configurations are required on router, what configurations are required on switch. Not all the configuration, only the required configuration, so that this user can access the server. At the same time, this user should have internet access. At the same time, this remote user should have access of my internal server. At the same time, this guest user should also have the internet through Wi-Fi. For this, Praful, what configurations are required, and we'll design this lab in our packet tracer for the foundation, and you all will have this lab in your packet tracer with configuration. I will show you the configuration, right? Maybe when I'm going to configure NAT over here for internet access, definitely many people will not understand, because till now we have not covered the NAT. But you can ignore the command, you can ignore the technology for now. When we'll start the NAT, at that time you will understand the NATing, the advanced concept of private to public communication. We'll talk much about that. But tomorrow, let me configure this lab in the packet tracer, and you all should have this lab for the foundation, right? This is our reference point to learn the technology. Whenever I'm going to teach you any topic, whether it is packet flow or it is switch operation or MAC address table, I will use the same topology, right? Whatever protocols we are going to configure here over the switch, guys, first we are going to learn that only required configuration. You will automatically understand which type of issues will occur over here, Praful. Why companies need to use so many switches? Why stacking is required? Okay. Until this class, I was listening, stacking, ether channel. Now I understood why stacking is required, really. Why ether channel is required, where it is required. And like this, we'll master the all topics of CCNA plus CCNP. Okay. Now that's all for today, guys. It's 10:20. It's time of dinner in India. By the way, I must tell you, So I have to go for dinner. We'll continue.
So I have one small question. Please.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Based on the diagram you just showed us, whereby there was one, the users for accessing the company network remotely. Can we use a VPN over there?
No, not required.
No.
I will not do the VPN. I will send the public IP address. For the VPN also public IP address is required. But we will not configure the VPN, but we will configure the static net, which I have configured in my home network to provide the lab access to our remote students. Right? I will configure this network according to my home.
Okay. Is it secure without VPN? The communication will be secure or
absolutely
insecure?
not secure. But what I told you, you can configure the basic security on the router, right?
Router, yeah.
The router will only allow that public IP address. And with that public IP address with a defined port number from the user can only access the server with that port number. If any other user from the internet will try to access that public IP address, it will not work.
Sir, so there is two ways to access the server from home. One is from the VPN, the other one is, as you said, net.
No, net is for the static net is used when you want to provide internal server access to internet user, and VPN is for when we want our user, when we allow our company employee to work from home. At that time, we will configure the remote VPN. This setup is quite different, right? This is not the employee of my company. Actually, this is the user, a student who is accessing the lab, internet user.
Okay, sir.
Both are different requirements and different configuration.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else? Any question?
So will you give us the configured lab, or you will just give us the instruction, and we will configure it?
You will take the screenshot. I will ask you to take the screenshot of the lab. And then you will design it in packet tracer. I will show you how you will design it.
Okay, sir.
So we need to have packet tracer ready for tomorrow.
No, day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Day after tomorrow, you should have packet tracer. Tomorrow, I will also show you how you can set up the packet tracer. It's simple, like we install any application. If from the Google, you can download Cisco packet tracer by just clicking next. You can set up it. It's so simple. Okay, guys, then that's all for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for trusting on us, for joining us, and let's learn together. Let's connect tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir,
Okay.
for the session.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye, guys.
Thank you so much for the session.